I'll do it. Good evening, welcome everybody. We got a whole bunch of fucking clowns back here trying to skirt around and fuck me up, and guess what? They did it. we had a complete breakdown of everything that makes sense in the world of Windows computing this morning. So I'd like to thank Mr. Bill Gates and Monsieur, what was his name? Steve Ballmer. Oh fuck, that guy was such a clown. But anyway, we've got it. We're rocking. We know what's going on. Well, actually, we don't. We have no idea. It's Pubchat, but we're going to pretend like we do. So to start the pretending and show you all that we can, fake our way through this kind of shit. Right. It's Aimee Hogan. How's it going?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm confused as well. Don't feel bad. It's one of those nights. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. We have a great show for you tonight. It's not planned. We have no clue what we're doing. I'm always clueless, so don't mind me. But we're going to have fun. So we're going to get right around the room and see who's here with us. And I'm going to start with our first person. Hi, Inquisitor. Hello. How are you?
Hey, everybody. Good to join you. I'd like to thank all the perverts for joining to get me on the Shills. We are now being represented.
You're welcome.
So that's right. So from now on, we're going to have to call each person I introduce, like, High Inquisitor was pervert number 1, so we go to pervert number 2.
Use a prevert.
Yeah, the prevert. That's right. Thank you. And next up, we have Charlie Welch. Charlie, how are you?
Fine. Another long week in the toiling in the mire, but I love these shows with no itinerary, so to speak.
Exactly. It should be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. See where you never know where these end up when they're not playing. So it'll be fun. And next up we have Claire. Claire, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. It's I like showing up for the pervert show with no itinerary. This is it's going to be interesting.
It should be. In case I don't go on camera very often, but if you could see me right now, my eyes are like big as saucers. So
I know you know what? I'm right with you, and that's rare. But for me, I'm very excited because that's rare. That my eyes are that big, and I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. So
exactly.
It was that pre-live conversation, is what it was.
It could have been, or it could have been that intro where I found out I have to start wearing clothes, which was very distressing.
Have to do shows with pants on. Oh,
I know. Like,
so
who makes
overrated.
these rules? Who makes these rules? I need to talk to somebody. Like, this is not right.
No. Going no pants is so freeing. I can tell you that right now.
See, Aimee, I knew we had a lot in common. I knew.
That's
Boxers or death.
I'm sorry, but with me on the panel, clothes are not required anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. I got to take mine off. Hold on.
Look, it's a revolution, Dick. You lost. You're going to have to change the intro.
And Dick and Charlie will be posting pics later.
That's right.
Okay. We gotta let Aimee finish. Come on, guys.
Dick pics. Dick pics from Dick.
Keeping going. We have Be-NoJustBe next. How are you, B?
See, I knew I was next. I was trying to move it along to get to I don't know. You really should save me for last because I'm so awesome. But no, seriously. Aimee, I'm glad to be here. We were having some good laughs backstage, so it's a good way to start the show. We definitely got Dick riled up today, so he was going on a tangent. And it's just been a long week, and I'm ready to kick back and smoke a little, drink a little, and hang out with my friends. So hi.
Awesome. I think we're going to have a good time tonight. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So next up, we have Lokifish Marz. Lokifish, how are you?
I'm pretty good, but I have one question. I get all my sex bots from Japan. Does that make me a pervert?
Only if they came from a vending machine.
Only from Russia right now. Russia is who we hate right now. You gotta keep up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But only if you want to be. It's your label. You get to choose it. You get to own it. How's that?
That's right.
Gas is expensive as hell, but mail order brides are lower than they've ever been.
Dime a dozen.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get the hell out of Russia.
Please, I'll pay you. And next up, we have Dick Dawson. Dick, how are you?
I'm doing great, and I have a great privilege tonight. We have a sponsor for tonight's show. Tonight, we are sponsored by Eau de Krybinga, the only lube that's Pornhub approved. If you want to make sure that your home activities aren't shown in the palm of your hand at work on Monday morning, Eau de Krybinga will save you every time. 10% off if you use the code Gary Sucks Balls.
Hold on, let me write that down. What was it again?
Wait,
SR icon.
And I get a couple extra points for making that up on the spot. Thank you very much.
Yes, you do.
Excellent.
I'll reward you later, handsome.
That's
Aimee,
right.
Aimee, can I introduce this guy?
Yes, please.
Oh, no, let me do it.
Oh, no. This is my privilege. This is
Go
my
be
He
buddy
was
over here.
first.
So tonight we have a very special guest who rarely has time to come by. He is a rarity himself. That's right, folks. It's Secular Rarity. How are you?
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you. That was way too nice. I don't deserve that at all. But I'm just gonna take it and feel good about it for the next week. So
There you go,
it's-
buddy.
Excellent.
And you're looking
Nice to
good
meet
tonight
you.
too. So
Thanks.
yeah.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm glad I have a little bit of time. I don't have a bunch of time, but I've got a little bit, and I figured I'd come hang out with all you silly fools and see what you're up to.
Awesome.
Well, you're about to find out.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Absolutely. Right on. So, Aimee, how about yourself? What's happening, shaking in your world?
Not too much. I've been looking around and everything in Flat Earth is pretty stale. I don't see any new things in any of the other ones either. No new conspiracies, nothing really. So yeah, it's been a nice quiet week.
How
So
weird.
that's good. Yeah. It has
Headline:
been.
Flat Earth has nothing akin to
Shocker.
water is wet.
That's yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we haven't come up with anything new, so that's good though. I
Yeah.
think
Yes.
it means something is just fading into the woodwork, and that'll be good.
Mm.
Oh yes, please, all of them fade. That would be wonderful. I do like chopping up wood with my circular saw. So yes, fade into the wood.
Exactly. Just your normal, everyday, average thing. Looks like Nathan Oakley's asking for more money. Winsett did get married last week, but those are the only things that happened. So there are no new arguments, but there's some grifting going on and a marriage. So there we go.
Oh, I'm sure it'll only be a few more days, Aimee, before they come up with some more lies and bullshit and unscientific crap that they've made up while they were humping their neighbor over by the fence or something. I don't know.
Wait a second. I'm a bit new to the game. Are y'all saying flat earthers are dishonest?
Oh my God, we would never say such a thing, sir.
Shocking, absolutely.
I did not say dishonest. I said fucking liars.
Oh,
Shocking.
Okay, now we got that cleared up. Okay.
That's that. Yeah, now that's perfectly clear.
Secular Rarity steps up to the plate. It's a home run.
That was brilliant. That's awesome.
So,
what we got? Are we doing any
well-
videos tonight, Dick? Or are we talking shit on articles? What are we doing?
no, it's well, I mean, we could bring things up if we need to, but it's mostly just free for all. Very much a Friday tradition is we start with a round table of what was the dumbest, funniest, most what the fuck, maybe ignorant, fucking outrageous thing that came across your plate this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a mouthful.
Do crazy
It
old
was.
ladies count?
Yep, sure.
Okay, I'll start then. So I'll let everybody think for a minute. So I go outside to have a cigarette at work, and there's a guy that comes in all the time. He drops off paperwork and stuff from one of the local imaging places, and he's getting out of his van when I'm coming out, and there's a old lady in the road on the left-hand side instead of the right. And the guy stops in front of her and he's got this brand new, like, badass Dodge something, right? So he's trying to be cautious around her. And so he stops and he blows his horn because she's driving at him and she cusses him out. I mean, just goes off on this guy. And then instead of just turning her wheel to the right and going back in the right lane, she does this big exaggerated backup thing. I mean, she had like 20 feet of room between her and the guy. She does this big exaggerated backup thing. The guy pulls up next to her and she's yelling at him. He's like, "You were on the wrong side of the road." And she's just cussing this guy out. And I swear she's the epitome of that old white privilege thing, right? So she pulls into the parking lot, drives all the way around, goes out into the road, drives around another parking lot. She's looking for a spot everywhere. In the meantime, she already drove by one like 4 times. So the guy with the paperwork comes up to me. His name's Mike. And I was like, "Hey, Mike." And he goes, "What?" And I said, "You see that?" And he said, "Yeah, man." I said, "What the hell?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I said, "How much you want to bet she's one of our patients?" And sure enough, 5 minutes later, she walked in the damn door of our... And she is verifiably nuts. Like, she's off her rocker. And we were telling her provider, which happens to be Heather, we were like, "Man, there's something wrong with her. You better get her checked because, like, her brain's not working right." So yeah. So that was interesting. Walked in the door and she's standing there and I'm looking at her. Anyways, yeah, that was my big dumb for the week. My big, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Right. That one. Yep.
All right.
Who's next?
Who's got one for us? Who's got
If
a...
we're going to sound off, I'm afraid SR is going to be mad at me, but I'm pissed off at Tennessee, Georgia, and Texas this week. Tennessee and Georgia have introduced Don't Say Gay bills. I will say Tennessee's is a little less terrible than Georgia's. Georgia's requires all K through 12 teachers not to mention their sexuality at all. Ever.
Wow.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's beneficial to developing minds. God.
Yeah.
Hi,
Kids don't need
Inquisitor.
to learn about-
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm pissed off at you, because you gave Tennessee a pass there.
No, I didn't.
Our
Trust me.
fucking legislature is just as fucking bad. They are a bunch of assholes.
They
that
didn't do it as bad as Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
sure, on this bill, okay, maybe we get a slight victory, but yeah, fuck us. So many of the bills that are getting a lot more attention in other states, we've had them for years in my state.
Yep.
And it is absolutely... It is so frustrating. It is so disgusting. There is not an epidemic of trans women in sports that are just, quote, destroying girls' hopes and dreams. That's not fucking happening. And even if it were, like, just criminalizing people for who they are is not the response. Even if that were happening, this is a bad response. But
and this is
no, I
from
agree
the
with you,
same
man.
state who has judges sending juveniles for missing 1 day of school, for skipping 1 day of school, into the private juvenile detention centers.
Ooh, our school boards are actively banning books as well. That's a fun
there
one.
you go.
Yeah, they're doing that too.
I don't know how they can legally do that, because stating your gender or how you identify or sexual preference or whatever, anything you state about, that's just freedom of speech. How are they going to run that over?
Because you've got a very conservative Supreme Court at the moment.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care if it's inconsistent.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
But no, we just got one nominated in that is not conservative.
Yeah, but it's still going to be the same because she's only filling a liberal spot. So it's still going to be 6-, well, everybody says it's 6-3, and it's not. It's really 5-4 because Roberts will always fall in the middle. So
right, yeah, it's true.
Anyway, but this week Texas gets the big fuck you from me, as the Texas AG now has stated that the school pride in Austin, the school pride week, is against the Texas law. Of course, the school district gave him the big middle finger as well and said, "We'll do it anyway."
Good for them. Wow, man.
So that's it for me. I'm just really ready to go to Norway or,
Kids only have so many places that they are at each day. They're at home, or they're at daycare, or they're at school. And if they don't have a safe place to talk at home, all that's left is daycare or school.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're taking that away from them as well. So where is their safe space? What adult can they trust then? None. That is absolutely sickening.
Good point.
That is a good point.
Okay, sorry to bring it all down. Now I'll just
it's a good
hey, Mallory, I'm going to join you for a protest.
Today.
So can you give me your address?
I'll send you my social as well. Hang on.
Okay.
625.
Oh God. Here we go.
Hey, wait, SR, don't forget the credit card number, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's 403.
Thank you. Keep going. I got it.
What I was saying is we saw Dan Pratt's new garage today.
Oh.
New garage? What do you mean?
I guess he landed somewhere. I don't know. But he's like, yeah, sorry, there's no water heater.
So he actually moved and like somebody rented to him?
I think he's out by me somewhere in Illinois because he said he's in Indiana. He has to go back to Indiana to get stuff out of storage, but it was only a minute-long video. And he's showing his new garage / studio.
Hold on a minute here. I want everybody to think about this for a second. So you have an investment property. You've gone and put yourself on the line for a mortgage or whatever, and yada yada, so on and so forth. And it's an investment for you and your family and whatnot. And this guy applies and says, "Hey, we want to rent this place," and you don't search them on the internet quick and do like a quick search. And I mean, if you go to Google right now and search Daniel Pratt, the first page is just filled with people making fun of him. How does that not happen?
I don't know.
Seems like a lot of
But
work to just
seems like all the
type in
places I've
Google.
moved into, the reference system was pretty lax. They didn't really give a shit.
I think it depends on the area you're in, because I've been in some pretty rich areas that they want to fucking know what hair color your firstborn is and shit. But I've also been in other places where they're just like, hey, whatever, in like
Can you pay? Yeah.
Right,
Good.
right.
Yeah, the middle wage area of
You
the
should-
world.
You should
Yeah.
do a basic Google search, right? Like that
Oh,
seems
shit. I
Very
would
good
figure that
idea.
guy's background.
Could you
I have no
imagine
idea.
Googling that and getting lost in that?
Oh my
Going
God.
through your applications to sell your units out?
maybe
You're like,
maybe the
"Holy
renter
fuck."
is in line with the ideas. I
But can
mean,
you just
Well, I was
discriminate
thinking that too.
for
It's
being
probably somebody he
stupid?
got hooked up with through his network.
Could also be some shithole place that nobody would want to live in, and they can't rent it to anybody else.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so negative. Sorry.
Jin Jin in the chat has a good point. Yeah, well, there are some Amish in Indiana, so yeah, maybe he's renting off the Amish, and they just like, what's the internet?
fair
Yeah.
enough.
Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the only way you get away with it, I'm sure. If anybody looked at all. Yeah. Well, that was a big subject there, Hi.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
next?
That was Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
Oh,
is
Charlie.
on.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not high. I'm fine.
Well, I got one. So
Go,
I had a freak visitor the other morning. This guy
Hell
shows
yeah.
Is he hot? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, this dude shows up. 1 second.
Wrong kind of freak.
Sorry, he's coughing my head off there. Shows up and he's fucking yelling and screaming at me that my son was over ripping flowers out of his fucking garden or something, right?
What?
Yeah, and there's no way my son was there doing it, because there's just no way. Like, I know for a fact, right?
Yeah, because you know where he is, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, look, pal, you got the wrong person idea or whatever's going on. And he's yelling and screaming like he's just Mr. Tough Guy. And I'm just doing everything I can to be cool, play it nice, and distancing. Tiny, no, I'll have to check that out. And he takes a fucking swing at me. So I'm kind of good at that. And, I easily deflected it and bopped him one right in the face. And I'm pretty sure I broke his nose on the first shot. And so he
That was
backs up.
today?
No, it wasn't this morning. But like very recent. And
Yeah.
so so he's blah 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 blah. I'm gonna fucking call the cops on you, and I'm like, yeah, because that's gonna work for you, pal. Like, are you kidding me? You just tried to fucking come to my door and assault me, right? Just because you lost doesn't mean I'm the bad guy. And so he goes home, and I know he's gonna call them. So sure as shit, he calls the cops, and they show up at my door. And I'm like, oh yeah, it was crazy, weird little situation. Would you like to come on in and watch the security camera video? And he had claimed that he came over all calm, and I lost my shit on him and fucking attacked him. And the police watched the video, and they were like, guess we better go talk to him then. Sorry, no worries. We'll let you know if we need a statement.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I love it when justice is served cold.
Well, but that's not quite the end of the story. So he then, because this is a rental, it's a townhouse. He's up around the corner in the other cul-de-sac. He then gets a hold of property management and says, oh yeah, fucking yada yada blah blah. So they pop over, and I was like, oh yeah, come on in, you want to see the footage? And they're like, oh, we've had a couple of issues with him around the corner, so it's probably going to be the end of it then. You can't make this shit up, man. What an idiot.
Yeah.
You know, and the camera's not even hidden. I mean, fuck, it's right there.
Oh man, people are freaking crazy. That's all there is to it.
I think they should start a new Twitter trend where people go dancing naked in front of the front door cameras.
Wait. Well, there you go.
I'm
That's
with
a
it.
trend.
You're just trying to
There
see
you go.
naked people hide.
You're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah,
get
it is,
dangalings
it
on
is.
your ring-a-ling.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Oh, and he has no defense. Fine.
Ding dong.
Why should I defend people dancing naked? I'm for it.
I know you
Yeah,
are.
your
We all
doorbell
know
goes
you are.
ding dong.
Literally.
I'm getting a doorbell camera now. So if that's going to happen, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, started holding you, trying to be all over the place. All you'll see is like boobs and,
It'll be-
peni.
It'll be dick talk.
But did you see those two idiots that decided to stay overnight at a Target to get
Yeah, but
views
they
and
didn't.
click?
They made it up.
Well, they were in the store until 3 a.m.
Yeah. But
and then they left.
Yeah. They got in deep shit.
They left. What the fuck? You're walking out front door, leaving. Do you think the alarms aren't going to notice this shit?
There's an
That's
alarm
funny.
on every door and window in those places. Are you kidding?
They did it just for views, and they're looking at jail time, and they're acting like they had no idea that was a possibility. Fucking
That's
idiots.
insane. How could you think that? Holy God. Oh, their parents must be so proud.
I think they hid in a rack or whatever and waited
Yeah,
for
they
it to
did.
close. And then I think as soon as they started moving, I think the alarms went off.
Oh, yeah. The internal
Yeah.
alarms would have been going
Yeah,
nuts.
this isn't 1977. You can't just, be booting around in there and making yourself a coffee, having popcorn and shit.
That one dude lived above a Walmart for like 6 months, had a TV and fucking bed and shit.
That's funny.
That is
Yeah, but
weird.
I bet he wasn't dumb enough to actually go trancing around when Walmart was closed.
Hmm.
Nope, he actually had it kind of made in there.
what would be the value of spending the whole night in a Walmart? Like, other than just like, I
He
guess.
didn't have
just-
any other else to go.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could just go to, like, even like a bowling alley during like actual operation hours and have a better time than just staying the whole time in a Walmart overnight, just like in a dark grocery store. I don't know. This just, I don't know. It's just, it never crossed my mind as the most fun thing to do with my time.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, so I
Definitely.
worked with the guy back when I did industrial painting, like the big office buildings and everything. You paint them from the time they start getting built till it's done. And I worked with this guy, and he was homeless for a while, and he slept in whatever construction building we were working on.
Now that makes sense to me. I understand that, and I think
Yeah,
it's an
because then he's
absolute-
already there and he's ready for work.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
bullshit that we live in a world where we have people actively coming to work, doing a great job, constructing things and still aren't able to get a house. So we'll just put that aside for a second. That makes sense. But just somebody
let's not go there.
who has a house, who has the blankets and the heaters and nice food in the refrigerator, to just look at all of that and then turn to a friend and be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? You just want to go hang out in a Walmart or like all night? No, it'll be closed. Yeah. I don't
know where I'd go?
Different story.
I would go to Lowe's and set up all the appliances and turn them all on, and take stuff out of the aisles and build things with the wood and just leave it like in the middle aisle, like a random wooden horse or something. That's what I would do. If you're gonna go fucking around, like
you'd be messing with the next day big time. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, the guys the next day would be so pissed off, but maybe when they put things back, they'll learn where they are in Lowe's. So that would be good. Yeah.
Working your way into a job by breaking in and living there, eventually it's like, hey, I could do stock shelves, no problem. I've been living off you for 6 months.
Who do you think was doing it, asshole? Hire me.
That's basically what like white hat computer hackers do, right? Like
that's why I said it. Yeah.
I mean, right? They're like, hey, your system's
exactly
fucked.
What they do.
Here are all the problems with it. By the way, I don't have a job right now. I could work for you. Like, I don't know. Seems like it seems effective.
Yeah, it's just when you do it in person and get caught on camera leaving the premises, it just there's a disconnect there that makes it not work.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe you could hack with your camera on and then get it.
I like that.
I'll take another drink.
So does anybody else want to go in with a holy fuck blah blah story of some shit or another? Hey, or are y'all just fucking deadbeats that got no life? What's going on?
I don't know, man.
Deadbeat here, no life.
I have
Definitely that one.
I got nothing.
It just happened actually today. Matter of fact, about 30 minutes ago, when Secular Rarity joined the panel and looked over and saw my name and went, "Holy fucking shit!"
Did I say that audibly? I thought that was all in my head. I thought all of the curse words were.
I thought only Dick heard it, but I guess no.
Yeah, I thought it was a compliment. I don't know.
I mean, fuck yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's right. I'm here.
I just assume anywhere I go, I'm gonna find Beck. Like that's just. Like,
yeah, you never know where you might bump into me, huh?
Yeah. And it's always when it's like always right after I've said the worst things about you. Well,
it's
like, it's weird.
That's karma, baby.
It's weird. Karma. Yeah, it is. It's strange. It's like, oh, that fucking dude. No way.
I know, right?
Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing?
What's up? I tell people all the time. People they'll call at work and they're like, "You're so great," and I'm like, "No, really, I'm an asshole," and they laugh. And I'm like, "No, really, I can be an asshole," and they're like, "Well, we all can be an asshole," and I'm like, "Okay."
The fuck you laughing at?
I mean, I admit it, and they still tell me I'm not. I don't know what else people want from me. I mean, I tell you straight up, I can be a dick.
It's that thing where like if you really want to lie to people, just like tell them the truth, because for some reason they just like don't accept it. You're like, oh no, like I just flipped my car and walked over here, and that's why there's blood dripping down my head. And they're like, yeah, sure, man,
that happened.
Okay, you're probably like studying like special effects for movies and TV shows or something. And you're like,
that's not real blood.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It's true, man. You're honest with people, and I do it all the time. I'll tell somebody the truth and they laugh. And I'm like, what's so funny? I was just being honest. And they're like, but it's hilarious. I'm like, I know. See, people need to like look at the bullshit in life and find the hilarity in it. Because most of it, if you can just get a little bit of that dark side in you, where you can just be a little desensitized, you can see some funny shit in this world. People are stupid.
Yeah, but you must too. Like the snark rules and humor mandatory. Like you can't function anymore, especially out here.
Yeah.
If you don't
Basically,
really
the Shills
engage it.
manifest.
Is that the manifest? Yeah, that's
Like
cool.
I had a phone call today and somebody left a voicemail and it was a funeral home. And they were like, "Oh, we got to have the doctor sign this death certificate. She put the wrong day on it." And I was like, "Wait a minute, one of our patients died?" So I called the lady and I'm like, "Hey, I'm from blah blah blah. You called me." She's like, "Oh, right. Yeah, okay." And I said, "What happened? Who's the patient? Who is the person?" And she was like, "Well, I'm looking for Dr. So and so." And I was like, "Oh, she works for hospice now." And she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "I thought we lost a patient and we didn't know," like shit, man. Like a lot of these people, they come in all the time and, you build a friendship with them, So it scares you when you know like 3/4 of them very well, if one of them might be dead. But we ended up laughing because I said, "Oh, I thought one of ours was dead," and she laughed with me. And I guess, it was still a little dark. I wasn't laughing that somebody died. I was just relieved that it wasn't somebody I knew.
I got a story like that, and it makes me look like a shitty person, but it's kind of in the same vein. So I work at a fairly small company, but a couple of years ago, the IT guy was tasked from the big dog corporate. He said, "Hey, go through all the emails that we have associated with the company and just clean up some of them, because we've had, different regional people, whatever, come through. We give them an email so they can reach out to people, and then, they quit or they fire, right? And after just a year or two, it gets stale and you're paying for all this stuff. So
yeah,
understand. Well, so the IT guy comes over to my office at the time and he goes, "Hey man, you got like 30 minutes? You could maybe help with me on this. I know you've been here a really long time and most of these people too and remember them." I was like, "Yeah." So we're like going through the list and I'm like, "Oh, Bill moved out to Texas in 2018, remember?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, man. Bill's a cool guy." We're going through the list and we get to this one guy named Ryan. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about Ryan. So Ryan was the guy that like he did technically show up to work, right? He did. He was physically there, but I mean, mentally for sure, just never was in the ballpark of paying attention to anything going on. Like anything, like you would look directly at him and be like, "Hey man, do you think this is the right color scheme for these new graphics, or what are you feeling on that?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. We should have had this done yesterday, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but we don't. So this color or a different one, man." Anyway, we later found out after he, ended up just having a yelling match with some people in corporate office one day. We later found out that he had been actively doing heroin for a fairly long time.
Wow.
Yeah, so that sucks. That sucks about that. Not putting that on him, saying he's a bad person for drug addiction. That's a whole nother story. But just saying, even aside from that, when it came to like him being a decent person, he was kind of a jackass. Well, a year went by and we all got the news that unfortunately he had died. We didn't know, and still don't, if it was an overdose or if it was an accident. We have no idea what happened.
Right.
But like 2 years after that, we are tasked with cleaning up the emails and we come across that one, and both of us worked with this guy, and we sat there for a second and looked at each other, and I just went, "Well, he definitely isn't going to use it anymore."
Yeah.
So so we did save the company a little bit of money that day, but in that moment, yeah, both of us felt we both had to take a break after.
But at what
one.
cost?
Oh, I know.
So yeah, terrible. I know.
I just want to say that normally with really, the bad drug addicts, it probably was an overdose. Because you got to remember too, there's for the last few years, well, it's been, oh my God, like 5 years now, I think they've been doing that fentanyl laced whatever shit, and it's killing people. because they have no idea how strong it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they overdose by accident. So
that's why we need clinics. There are clinics all over the world.
Go ahead and regulate it and make it legal.
I know.
We can save a lot of lives that way, and it'll be cheaper on the healthcare system to have them doing it legally and a doctor keeping track of it than them ending up at the ER over and over and over again with no insurance. So it really behooves us to do it that way.
By the way, can I change topic real quick? It'll only take a second.
It's Pubchat, yeah.
So it looks like, and I could just be delayed or need to refresh, but it looks like there are at least a few people out there in the YouTube land that have not clicked a like button, and I'm just confused as to why that's the case. So
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to call anybody out specifically.
This is good quality stuff, man.
How are you not liking this? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Nobody douche tube it.
About it wrong.
Nobody douche tube it. If anybody uses the word smash and like in the same sentence, I'll fucking kick you out the meats.
I understand. I'm just saying, I think you're going about this wrong. If you want to get them to press that like button.
I really like Smash Mouth.
Oh, that's a
Claire's naked.
No, I'm not.
I will turn on my camera, and I am naked.
You can turn on the camera because, Dick made me wear clothes.
Sorry, Dick. Sorry.
Offensive.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing clothes, and if I turn on my camera, then you
no, Charlie, please don't.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Inquisitor, please don't. Whoever it is, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Well,
unless it's Claire, but Claire can do it. But the rest of you know.
Why am I always the exception to the rule? I'm trying.
I said or Amy.
Yeah, but
okay.
Since I'm getting the flack for this whole clothes thing, on the next credits, it will be only when completely naked. Trust me, because I'm not going to have.
It's supposed to say clothing optional. Come on.
No, but if I'm getting the blame, I've got to, put my thing on it properly, right? And it's hey.
Okay, wait. It's not blame if you're the one who wrote the intro. It's not. It's appropriately stated is what it is. It is not blame. It is appropriately stated. You wrote the intro.
I babbled it, we'll say. So I get half the blame. Yeah. My childish other personality gets the other half. So.
And it's all welcome. If there's rules, somebody needs to tell me. Otherwise, I'm breaking them all the time. And I don't even know it.
No, I just thought it was a cute reference to the, the other show on your channel, right?
Oh, the naked one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Hey, it's true.
In my mind, I call it the dildo show, but
So do many. We do end up talking a lot about those kind of things because that's the kind of show it is. We talk about anything, open, whatever they bring up, and that just happens to be what they bring up a lot.
Next week is the realities of love with a blow-up doll.
Oh God, no! Are you coming to present that one, Dick? Because I'm not an expert on that one. I'm going to need help. You going to be there?
You blow up dolls
we need to
yourself?
move you into the 21st century and have you look at the
exactly.
Japanese
There are better toys, Dick.
I'll have you know, Dick does not have a blow-up doll. He prefers memory foam pillows. But anyway, the point is he's not an expert on blow-up dolls.
Well, comfort is necessary. I mean,
really.
I'm just writing all of this down for later.
And the mother of invention, creativity.
We gotta let Gary
well, you want whatever you're humping to feel good, right? I mean, why you're not gonna hump a rock? That's not fun.
We'll have to let Gary back in if we want to hear about blow-up dolls.
Okay.
Snap.
Why do we have to talk about dolls?
Oh, here. We've got where is it here? What's the goddamn guy's name? Oh, fuck. I'm in the middle of searching for one of the little gag clips and I can't find it on my computer right now. My computer's doing that whole, you want to search for something? Wait a minute. Let me get my cane. So it just ruined the joke. Never mind. I'll trigger R2D2 and be happy about life. Excuse me.
Oh, he's cute. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. But I was trying to find I was trying to find Gary the asshole because I have a really good gag of him. And what he says is, because I'm an idiot, happy, and it makes I can say anything I want, and it works with that. You know, it's a great gag, but the button seems to be broken. I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know. Broken
Yeah. You know, first world problems in streaming.
I can't. Everybody. It's okay. StreamYard yesterday threw me off my own stream like 4 times. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow. You've been
It's
censored.
I don't know. They just kicked me out of my own stream. Like everybody else is there hanging out. Like boom, there I go. It's like 4 times in a row. It was weird.
That's lovely.
Like,
I've been kicked off my own stream. My record, Claire, is 7 times.
7. Wow.
In an hour and a half.
Wow.
Each time was from between 4 minutes to 16-ish. And it was great because the people I had on my panel, they just kept going, and I'd pop back in and I'd disappear and I'd come back and they'd still.
I hosted yours once when you were gone for a good stretch.
Yeah, I mean, what does that? Like, somebody help me out here because I'm new to this.
It's the internet blinking.
Is it the internet blinking?
Yeah.
Specifically your ping. When you have a long ping, that kind of shit happens.
Oh, so you mean like all of those different VPNs could be doing me in?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So like, I shouldn't be bouncing around the world when I'm trying to stream.
Not even close. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that might solve it then.
Yeah.
Okay,
that'll do it.
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
Okay. Don't do that. Yeah, a little late, but thank you. Live and learn.
Doing that's bad. Mallory's in the live chat. She wanted to say hi. So
everyone bow down to me.
Bend over.
Hello, Mallory.
Hi, Mallory.
Hey, bitch.
Yeah.
That's still one of my favorite gags ever.
Oh my God.
It's the ending. Yeah, bend over.
Not ready for that shit. Oh man, people kill me.
I love
now
those
I forgot
kind of
what we were
gags.
talking about.
Here, I got another one that can remind
if
you.
I don't ever poop again, well, that's just going to be who I am.
I am. That's right.
God.
That's right.
Oh God, that's so funny. That reminds me. Earlier this week, I was looking for content, like Flat Earth content to debunk.
Oh no!
And my bot scrubs over 100 channels now. I literally fell asleep scrolling through. Like boring.
Oh,
damn,
that's modern
that's
flat
bad.
Earth in a nutshell. Yeah, I was looking for content. Woke up at 3 a.m. in front of the computer, drooling into the keyboard. RGB's dead.
For some reason, my hand's down my pants. I don't know what happened.
Must have been up on Gary's channel.
No, that would not cause me to do that, bro. Let me tell you. You doing it for me. Ain't my style.
Yeah. Here's the sound of Gary Krybinga getting himself all situated and ready on Pornhub.
Damn it, I was drinking, dick.
I know. It's just like a coffee up my nose. That's not fair, dude.
Okay, I'm all right.
Yeah. All right. God. Yeah, help.
So, it's probably too late to say. It's probably too late to ask if anybody has something serious they want to talk about because we've kind of made that pointless at this point.
Well.
Yeah, you know, but you know, speaking of flat earthers and stuff, would you say it's fair at this point that it is just becoming a joke? And, you know, like Loki yourself looking for content and whatnot, don't you find yourself really in a position where your first instinct is just point and laugh instead of actually debunking? Because, you know, a fifth grader is sitting there watching that video going, well, that's stupid, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think you give them too much intellect at that point. I think it's more like a second grader watching them and going, "What the fuck?"
By the way, High Inquisitor, that what the hell and laughing by a second grader has been confirmed. My daughter has done that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh snap!
There you go. Snap.
That's a hard one to come back from. I mean, when you're making an argument and you know, a second grade girl comes up to you and just giggles and then is like, he's not serious, right? Like that's a bummer. I can imagine. I've never been in that situation because, you know, the earth's not fucking flat, but
then there's that.
Poor.
Yeah.
I feel for that person.
Wow. I just got a picture proving somebody I know does actually live in a liquor store, and all I could say was, need a roommate?
Hey man, we're friends, right?
Right? Yep. Yeah. Wanna hang,
bro?
But you know, when
that's a good question, Dick. You know, it's a good question. What is the weirdest place or situation anybody's ever lived in?
An old church for me.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Our band, we rented out, lived in, and rehearsed in an old church because it had all the acoustic properties we needed. It was just on the edge of town in a small little satellite town, you know, so it was cheap and it was fucking badass. It was awesome.
Oh my God, that's awesome, man. That's okay. Why didn't you save that one for last? Well, none of us can top that shit.
Well, we also had a jam space in downtown Vancouver that was above a massage parlor, and then after midnight when the massage parlor closed, we turned it into an after hours booze can, and the girls would come up and party. And oh fuck, it was awesome.
Oh, nice, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's great.
That is.
I've never heard it. Although I have to say, I've never heard of a massage parlor closing so early.
Well, this was like 1989, and they would shut down at midnight, and then we'd start rocking about 12:30, and we'd go till 3-4 in the morning. It was awesome. We had it was this huge upper loft of a business from the business district that was, you know, a little bit more derelict now. So around the booze can, which was our rehearsal space as well, we had bedrooms and stuff, and it was fucking great setup. It was awesome.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
But one day these guys, they were like Chinese, Japanese, whatever, fucking Oriental mobster kind of guys in Vancouver. And they showed up at the after hours bar and they were partying and stuff, having fun. But we were like, why the fuck are these guys here, man? They just look like, you know, important underworld type people, right?
Yakuza, probably.
Yeah. At the end of the night, they were like, so you're in our turf and this is an after hours bar. So we get a cut or we have to take it over. And we were like, hey, there's lots of places we can rehearse. If you want it, man, run the bar, you know, that's fine. We'll move. And we did because, you know, I mean, we're not going to be jerks. That's not our that wasn't our thing in life. We weren't there to try to be some fucking, you know, after hours gambling, whatever type people. We were just trying to support a band that was growing and trying to get somewhere, right? You know?
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
And that other stuff, that guy gets sticky. You don't want to have your hand or anybody else's hand in any
Fuck
pocket.
no, I'm not a career criminal. I was a guitar player, for God's sakes, you know.
Those two should not mix ever.
No.
What did you say about sticky hands? I'm sorry. I had tuned out for a second and then I was paying attention to get
And
sticky
then came
hands.
right back. Sticky hands.
I knew.
See, you don't get sticky hands with our sponsor, Ode to Crybinga.
There you go. That's too
That's right, folks.
Gary's Music Shop with the Y banjo and the Y bongos.
And when asked why, Gary always says, "That's all I could find for sale."
Oh.
And every set of bongos comes in a custom carry case that just happens to look like jean shorts.
And painted like the flat earth.
Ouch. Yeah. Oh no, we didn't live there, but the weirdest place we used to hang out when I was younger was a family-run funeral parlor up in the display areas. That's where we used to have our jams and music parties. It was a little weird, but we didn't live there, so not as good.
Yeah, but it's cool. For sure.
Eh.
Oh,
Claire's
we got
in
a
the dead
ding dong.
bodies. Got it.
Did they have bedrooms? you could
No,
go to as
no,
well,
that-
Claire?
No, well, I don't know, Charlie. I don't know.
Oh my God, is that DKG?
Ticket.
That's what I call
Took me a
him.
What is
second.
it?
Hello, you buggers. What are we talking about?
Cheeky bugger.
Cheeky. Always. How might you be?
Oh, knackered. But, just spent 4 hours driving into central London and back out again to
That means
Oh, wow.
tired.
some stuff off. Yeah.
Ugh. There's a lot of
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah. Special central London at Friday night.
Did
Oh,
you
okay.
did you feel like what's his name from Clarkson's Farm going into the big city for the first time? Caleb.
Oh no, I'm not scared of the city. I'm getting a bit agoraphobic in my old age, I noticed, but I'm not scared of the city. It is interesting seeing it from inside the car instead of on foot like on Norniam. It's like driving past all your old workplaces.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I can't do big cities anymore.
No, I don't like it, man. I'm good.
Well, London's
I
not that big.
live outside of a town of 83,000. I'm good. That's as big as I want to go.
Yeah.
It's spread out so it doesn't
My-
feel like it.
My town's 30,000 and I'm just sitting fine with it.
Yeah, there you
My town's 11,000. I love it.
go. Yeah, you guys know Jenny, right? Jenny Morgan. Hers is like 980 or 990 or something.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah.
Well, I live in a cave, and my next door neighbour's a goat, so I beat all of you. Hurrah!
Damn. Well, you got us beat. That's for sure.
Nice.
Wait, what are you doing living on my parents' farm?
No wonder you have to replace that.
being
blow up
being
sex
milked
doll
for
every week.
free.
No, it's okay. He's got the goats. He doesn't need the sex doll.
Yeah,
They wiggle and yell just fine by themselves.
I get a free bath every year. It's fantastic.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's good shit, man.
a bit of a shearing every now and then.
We were actually just talking about, I asked the question, what's the weirdest place or situation you've ever lived in? And then you brought up the goats, so now we know.
And never to be mentioned again.
Thank goodness. I mean, oh, okay.
So the weirdest place that I crashed at for a while, if you guys remember, like Ritz camera, Wolf camera, stuff like that, back when there were actual like real camera
Totally.
stores.
Shops, yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
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 I got transferred to a store that was a 3-hour commute both ways.
Oh,
Wow.
I was the store manager, and the store was understaffed, so I was there mall hours, open to close.
Oh,
Of course you will.
wow.
You don't
Guess
have any
where-
help. The manager does all the work. Yep.
So guess
Home,
where I was
sleep,
sleeping at night?
wake. Yeah, right. I mean, otherwise you would only gotten about 4.5 hours sleep if you tried to go home.
And
Yeah,
spend
and that's
half your
not including
paycheck
like
on
meal
gas.
time and stuff like that. Oh no, I was salary, so it sucked. It totally
yeah,
sucked.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be retail salary. You don't make shit. You'll starve. And you will work 90 hours every week. and
You could
starve.
be salary at a pizza joint and starve, and yet you're surrounded by pizza. Figure that for me. Fuck me.
Well, see, you got to do like, Dick, do you know what Subway does? They've done it for many, many years. Back in the early 90s when I worked there, I was like, I think 19, 20 years old. And I worked at Subway, and they give you a 6-inch sub every day for free because they're smart.
That's why
Right, 'cause-
everybody that works
'cause
there
if
is
you
so
don't-
slim and fit.
If you don't give them a sub, they're going to steal food, and they know that. So they just feed everybody.
I worked at a place where the manager offered me 6 inches every day, but I had to report him to Human Resources.
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that, Pikachu.
Can I get his name,
I
please?
saw it coming. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Oh, that's funny. High Inquisitor likes a manager with a firm hand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh man, there's so many angles to the humor we come up with that could just get this channel kicked off in no time.
Although,
It's funny how
honestly,
everybody just holds back enough.
Honestly, I don't see anything wrong with a woman having a firm hand either.
Oh, neither do I.
Got that right.
Hey, Aimee, are you there? We got a great announcement.
Well?
Maybe not. Let's stall so she can come running across the room. There she is.
Yeah, there I am. Sorry about that. Jason,
Could hear her footsteps running.
Yep.
Doot, 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 doot. Yes, welcome, Tiny Captain to Shill Apprentice. Welcome to the family. You always were a family, but welcome anyway.
I love
Woohoo.
Tiny Captain's voice. He's got the coolest accent.
Totally. Totally.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Tiny's a really good weapon in the chats about like flat earth arguments and stuff too. Very, very good sound arguments and knows how to throw the humor in. So awesome. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see now. If I can pick a topic that won't lead to debauchery.
There isn't
Good
one.
luck.
There isn't one.
Everything's going to lead to debauchery.
Seems
It's
to.
inevitable.
Especially since you put me on the panel.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys the weird situation for me. So I'll tell you that real quick while Dick figures out his debauchery is going to start. So I ended up, I was homeless and then I found a place to rent and I gave them $50 a month to sleep on the floor of the living room of one of those bottom floor apartments with the concrete slab and a thin cheap carpet. So, and then I made more money and I started catching up with stuff. And so I started paying them $100 a month and I got to sleep on the couch. So that was, yeah, the guy that was on the couch.
Moving on up.
Couch. Yeah, you know it, baby, right? Next thing you knew, I had my own bed again. It was amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that depressing?
I was
existential crisis.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I paid $50 a month to sleep on a hard piece of carpet.
I was just doing the math, and I feel like that's like $50. They doubled the price for you to get on the couch. I don't know. I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, they had somebody else that wanted to sleep on the floor, so you know, who can pay more money, right?
Exactly.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, $100 for the couch. No, actually, honestly, the couch was at somebody else's place, but that's pretty much what ended up happening. I just went from one floor to a couch. Yeah, but hey, it was better than sleeping in your car in Florida in the summertime. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Yeah, with no gas. Yeah.
I had a friend of
Stretching
mine
out
that
your
worked
legs
for
feels
a,
good after a while.
yeah, I had a friend of mine that worked for a home builder that would let homeless people sleep on the houses before they were finished. Let them sleep in the houses before they were finished, as long as they didn't screw shit up. Because essentially it was free security. I mean, if somebody walks in wanting to steal the wiring and stuff, and there's a bunch of people there,
they're gonna be like,
they're
"Fuck
gonna
no,
leave.
dude, don't you fuck up my house? I'm sleeping."
Yep.
Here. Yeah, that's right. You make them responsible or make them work for it or something, and then they care more. Absolutely. You know, I have a question for you. You guys are a group of pretty intelligent people. How many churches do we have in the United States?
Jesus, I'm in the Midwest, man. You can't drive a mile without seeing one.
Many?
Okay,
Too many.
so how
Too
many?
many.
So how many homeless people are in the United States? Did you know that number's actually less than churches? So if every church let one homeless people stay in there overnight, we'd have no homeless people.
Dude, the churches around me, dude, you could park a fucking aircraft carrier in them.
Yeah. The disconnect with your logic is, though, you think the churches care about the homeless.
No. That's not my disconnect. I was showing that they don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah. That was the point.
Wasn't
they don't have anything to put in the till?
Yeah, wasn't there some like message in that book? I forget, Bible or something. I don't know if I'm.
The Bible. No.
Yeah, but something about like helping your neighbor and like giving your stuff.
No. Wait a minute, SR.
Yeah.
You missed the parameters. The parameters are Sunday between 10:30 a.m. and noon.
That's right.
The rest of the time, it doesn't matter.
The 8th commandment, thou shalt only open thy doors during set times on one day of the week.
So the
Right.
homeless should go down
Sometimes
to
Wednesday
Greg
if you're
Locke's.
Protestant.
So the homeless should
Yeah.
go down to Greg Locke's tent on Sunday morning and just camp out there.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would do.
You smelly demons!
I'd
He
piss on
found
'em,
witches.
too.
He found them, y'all. I mean, how cool is that? Everybody else
Yeah.
been searching them for years, and they were all at his church. All of
Yep.
them.
Yep, all of them in a row, waiting.
Is that really a shock, though?
So here's one of the best things that I have heard about Greg Locke, and the only
He's
reason
dying.
He hires male prostitutes.
the only reason I think
He
it's
is a male
great,
prostitute.
I know the fella's ego. I know how bad this type of information upsets him because he wants to be the big man. You know, he wants to seem like he's real strong and powerful. He's apparently like 5'4", 5'5". Like he's a much shorter man than
Who
he
is
makes
that?
himself look. Greg Locke. He gets
Really?
custom built podiums because the normal sized podiums make him look tiny. And
That's hilarious.
and I fully believe
Wow.
that type of information eats him away at his core. I don't think there's anything wrong with being 6'8" or 4'2".
He rides a
It doesn't
donkey
matter.
who
around
cares?
acting like
Right,
it's a horse.
Yeah, but just the fact that I know it probably eats him away a little. I'd
what-
like everybody to know
you know
that
what-
he's kind of
You
short.
know what that's sorry. You know what that says, don't you, SR?
What?
That he has no self-esteem at all.
Oh well, yeah.
That's what that says.
I
That
thought you were
guy
gonna
is
give me a
lacking
revelation.
self-esteem. He doesn't give a shit more about himself than the rest of us do.
Yeah.
Because if he felt confident in himself, he wouldn't give a shit if he was 5'4" or not.
Yeah. Also,
I'm 5'6" and I walk around like I'm 6 foot.
there may be because I just so happen to live let's just say I know exactly where his church is. But
Oh.
he may or may not have engaged in some fairly shitty behavior that got talked about in some local newspapers that didn't really make mainstream public news. But yeah, there may have been some people who went to that church for like 20 years who posted an article about the fact that essentially the moment that Greg Locke realized he could make money by being on YouTube and yelling things, he completely changed as a person and became a power hungry jackass. Again,
Oh, nice.
So
Hate
may
to
or
judge
may
a
not
book
be
by
a
its cover. Hate to judge a book by its cover, but I bet he's just terrible with women.
Yeah,
With two
well,
women.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, it doesn't sound very appealing.
You mean sexual or just not being a good boyfriend / husband?
All the above.
I was
Everything.
gonna say,
Look at it.
Like
Listen
all
to
of
that
the
guy.
above, absolutely all.
he
of the
probably
above.
always finishes though, so that's the sign of a good
Yeah,
time,
but it's
right?
all. Yeah,
Oh my god.
he finishes
I
alone.
agree with that one. Oh my god.
He's walking alone. I can tell you that.
probably like
one of
He's
those-
all by himself somewhere.
It's
in
like
the
a
corner.
13-year-old boy. You touch him and they go, oh, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
go.
Yeah.
I gotta go change my pants now. Sorry.
Excuse me, I gotta go hide him in the washer so my mom doesn't find out.
You see
Oh,
what you
gosh.
did here, Dick? Now we're just back on debauchery and
Debauchery.
and
It was-
what's wrong, man? Why'd you bring
It's
this
I
up?
thought you
inevitable.
did that, SR.
Oh,
It's
yeah, okay.
inevitable. You did bring it up, SR. You did.
Oh, fucking SR.
Oh man. Yeah.
I love it when you stop by. It's
Hey,
always fun.
Well, I'm
We
really
always have
glad.
a good
I'm really
time.
glad I saw y'all were live, and I had a little bit of time and wanted to
Yeah.
come hang out. Y'all are. I mean, you're gross. You're all gross, but
Oh, yeah, we're
Hey,
preverts.
wait. We just
We're all
met.
preverts,
Gross
I know.
gross is not appropriate. We
Oh.
just met today. You gotta wait till next time. It's not fair.
Yeah, this is the first time you've ever.
She's
talked
not
to me,
saying you're
SR.
incorrect.
What
It's
the hell
just
are
I
you
too
saying?
just
soon.
right. I'm just
no,
saying
not
it's too
not
soon.
you, not you, High Inquisitor. You're fine, but Beck, you dirty pervert. That's
These
I
are
know.
good people, damn it.
No, I'm a prevert. I'm dirty before everybody else.
Ah,
there you go.
You set the
Right.
trend.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right, driver. Oh, you guys are too much. Fucking kill
It's
me.
too funny.
Too
And
damn
not
funny.
enough at the same time.
It's never enough. It's never enough.
Well, that was our 7 seconds of silence. So we go on
Yeah, I
to
was
something
just-
Well,
else.
Yeah,
I was about
uh,
to say I think I lost my dick, but never mind. There he is.
Yeah, I was actually up having a Riley. I didn't have an empty glass and had to get drink refreshment. But I wanted to say that coming up real soon here, High Inquisitor and myself have almost got the details ironed out. And Inquisitor and Mallory are going to be hosting Quiplash games on the channel. We'll be starting like next week.
And
Nice.
we're gonna see
Oh,
how quickly
damn, I was
YouTube
fun
will
as
shut us
shit.
the fuck down.
Sorry, I love.
Okay,
Quiplash.
whoa, hold on.
Sorry,
Four
sorry.
people talked at once. I couldn't hear anybody.
We're
A
excited.
couple
We like
people,
Quiplash.
a couple people don't have their headphones loud enough. You can tell because if two people can say an entire sentence over each other, those two people don't have their headphones loud enough. You can't tell somebody's trying to talk to you. It's a thing I learned in broadcast part of my audio engineering school. We were just talking about it in the green room back there, but you got to make sure the audio in your headphones is as loud as your own resonant voice. And because we're not in the same room as each other, we don't have the visual cues, and it's seriously important. But anyway, oh fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Did you forget that I'm a gay man?
What does that have to do with audio?
Exactly. You expect me to think?
Oh, no, but that's why I'm saying it now, right? Just to make sure that everybody's doing it, right? It's a huge thing. And if you're right now, if you're on the panel, you should have meets open in grid view so you can see everybody, because you'll see the circles jumping when other people are chatting. Even if you're not hearing them, you'll see it, right? Oh yeah. So there was like 4 people that tried to respond there. Let's take it in order so I can hear them all. That's what it was there. I remember now. Fuck it.
All right, man.
All I was saying was Quiplash is fun as shit.
Same. I think we were all saying the same thing. We were excited. It was Quiplash.
Yeah,
I was
Quiplash is
saying-
cool.
I was saying that Mallory and I are going to try and set a new record on how fast YouTube will knock us out.
We've had some seriously rough episodes of the Shills, so I'd be surprised if anybody can get this channel in any shit, because we've done our best. I mean, really,
And every time Dick fights it and wins, so there you go.
Yeah.
Even
don't
when we
wanna get
didn't do
into a
anything
dick-
wrong.
Yeah, you don't want to get into a dick fight. I mean, just that's a bad
No,
time
don't fight
for-
with my dick. I got the
Yeah.
best dick.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I said that. Say hello, my dick.
But yeah, and so on the side of Quiplash, the reason I was bringing that up is we have bought the Jackbox game packs 1, 2, and 3 for the Shills account, and so if you happen to know those and you know what they're talking, you know the games in it and whatnot, let us know if there's any other games you want. I was thinking that Trivia Murder Mystery Night game sounded pretty cool.
Oh my
Oh,
I'd like to do a
that
trivia.
sounds very
I'd like to do a
cool.
trivia thing.
I want
Oh, I
to do
love
that.
that game.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
there.
it sounds great, Claire. The description would just made me go, yeah, that's totally us, because it would be one of those fucking everybody just be jerking around and having fun, and it sounds great.
What
You know,
about
the fun
hide
thing
and seek?
about that
Hide and seek?
Jesus. Hi,
On the
Inquisitors
internet.
on the
listening.
internet.
Wait,
I'm
how do we
already
play
doing
hide and
that.
seek on the internet? Somebody teach me. That sounds cool. Like, yeah? How do you do that?
DKG.
Y'all will never find me. I'll never be. I have no idea where you are. Like, I mean, that's like
I
the
just
perfect
turned
game.
Yeah, I turned off my camera. I win.
Oh wait, my camera's never on. No, I win. Like I win. No. Yeah.
You guys.
And all I
forgot what
want
was
is you
gonna
guys to
say
send
now.
me pics. That's fine.
Ah, jeez.
Totally lost it.
I did.
Hey,
I-
Mallory and I
See-
have been talking about it, and we've decided that tonight we're going to party hardy. So we'll be on the Discord server doing it, not on the Shills channel, just on the Shills disc. Well, fuck, that really makes no sense. Anyway, we'll be on the Shills Discord server playing
Yeah.
there.
Flash again
the show.
tonight. So
Yeah.
everybody swing on over, have some fun, and
Mhm.
I'll just warn you, we're perverts.
You hear
Oh,
that,
it-
Gary?
Wait,
Perverts.
is that a
It's
re-
peak naughty.
Yeah. You have to be a pervert to play? Yeah.
Well, Claire,
No, it just
you're
helps.
already in line, so it doesn't matter, does it?
No, well, I'm just asking for a friend, you know.
For some suggestion, High Inquisitor, for
Oh!
advertising next time, just start with that. You're like, hey, we're perverts. We're also doing this thing where we all get
Yes,
together and we
right,
play
right,
games,
right,
but we're a bunch
Now-
of pervs.
Now that I know it'll bring you in, I will do it every single time.
I am really that easy. It's some
Mhm.
say it's good, some say it's bad, whatever.
Hey, if you're easy, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to feel like how I got this reputation. I haven't even played yet. This is terrible. Like, I don't know. I'm sketchy about this game now. It's like-
we are supposed to be shouting out Student Dr. Ben's doing trivia tonight after our show. Student Dr. Ben, I saw you're in the chat there still. Cool. What time do you start? Because then that way we can figure all this out.
I have this. I got this, Dick. So
Okay,
if
cool,
you
cool.
go to Twitch and look up Student Dr. Ben, he will start at 9 p.m. Eastern, and he does trivia every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, on his Twitch channel. It's a lot of fun. Some of it he's written, and then after we do the really hard shit that he's written, he has like goals, and then you become the big winner, and then you go against other people, and then he gives away merch to the winners. And then when we're done with that on the Friday night, we because that's usually like an hour and a half ish, then we go into playing like Quiplash and Job and Murder Mystery and all those games. So it's a lot of fun, and you guys can play from home. So come over and hang out. I'll be over there. And what time is it? In 45 minutes.
And we don't play for money, but if anybody would like to send $5 to P.O. Box 7485 in Arkansas. No, I'm just kidding. But
don't let him lie to you. He's in Tennessee.
He is in Tennessee.
And now that we know that he lives near Greg Locke's church, we'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll get that camera in that shower.
Very close.
I'll send that. You don't have to find my address for that. We just need to work out a pricing schedule. Like that's all. Like that's a lot easier. Save
$14.99
Oh,
a month.
shit.
OnlyFans.
Oh, cool. We just got somebody in the family we haven't seen in a little bit join the show. We got Big Blue himself, Blue Marble. Oh, and he just fucking left. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, nobody let him back in. What was that?
Was something you said? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Always Dick saying stuff you shouldn't.
Yeah, that was the wrong finger. Had to use the other finger. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she said. Oh, no.
Yeah, I've had to apologize to the missus on that one, but it's all right.
It happens. I don't know.
How's things? How was your week, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you, Dick? How's everybody doing?
Awesome,
Well.
man. Awesome.
Well,
Yeah, this has been a great one so far. We've had all kinds of craziness. We did, what was your crazy encounter of the week with a moron, an idiot, or so on and so forth? And so you missed out. We should turn right to yourself. I know you're, cruising for content and whatnot. Video production's right back up these days. You can tell you're not too focused on the live streams and everything and whatnot and, the apparatus and everything. So what have you found that blew your mind?
Well, it's just pretty much more of the same every day. And I get partway into something, and then something even dumber pops up, and I start working on that, and then the next thing you know, I'm off in another direction. I don't know. One of these days, I got to finish some of these damn things.
Balls deep in drama and stupidity.
But Blue,
Oh,
would you
guaranteed.
say I put this to Lokifish earlier? We were talking about surfing for content and whatnot, and it's gone to the point in Flat Earth these days where there's very little to actually do any real debunking, and you're left with feeling like you're just in point and laugh situation. Loki fell asleep looking for content the other night, for fuck's sakes, right?
Oh yeah, that's quite easy to have happen. It happens to me all the damn time. They have no new ideas. It's the same recycled bullshit day after day after day. It's
I suppose nobody took you up on your invite yet.
Oh, I've had some positive response. And I've also had a few threats. So
Yeah, you'll have that sometimes.
That's life in Flatardia.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. They don't even know that the Earth's round. They can't find you to kill you. Don't worry about it.
No, I've had idiots like Rocky asking if he could bring a film crew along. Yeah, right. Get a fucking life. Jesus Christ.
A film crew. Yeah, 3 homeless guys with fucking P900s that were rented.
Yeah, that guy's got a clipboard though.
Oh yeah, he looks important. The guy with the clipboard and then the guy with the gun at the grocery store to order things. He's the important guy. He always keeps it in his back pocket to make sure everybody knows. Yeah.
I said, all I said was, "Hey Spielberg, it's just an informal get together. We're not shooting a feature length fucking movie. Jesus Christ."
I guess nobody knows what we're talking about. Is it your Cavendish that's there?
Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't get what we're talking about here, because I don't think, like, I didn't even allude to it properly in that whole build up, but Big Blue here, Blue Marble Science, built the Cavendish experiment to prove gravity himself and did it 100% properly, streamed it, showed it to everybody in the whole 9 yards. And, you know, if that's not standing tall, what is? Holy fuck. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that. And it's working well. Actually, I'm quite jealous. Seems as though the UT, University of Tennessee, Department of Physics is better at running that motherfucker than I was.
Damn, bro.
And I'm pissed. I want it
That's
back.
got to be so complimentary and flattering, though, that it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I'm thrilled that it worked out the way that it did. You know, that thing could easily just ended up going to the scrap heap, and you don't want to see something like that happen.
So you had to take it all apart and put it back together again?
Yeah, which really is not that big a deal. It takes about 2.5 or 3 hours maybe to reassemble it. Actually, I've got a video up on my channel of time lapse of us putting the thing together from beginning to end. And it's about 5 or 6 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, but everything you went through to get it to its final point and everything was not 2.5 hours of assembly.
No, that was all told about 18 months worth of work.
Yeah, because there was wire and all kinds of like if, ands, or buts. But sorry to interrupt here. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. We got a super chat call out. Amy's waiting here.
Yes, please, we do, and I have someone right here with me. Turn that off.
Wrote no last name for $5. Said I finally got blood out of the bureaucracy stones, so have some. Also, congrats to Blue for your Cavendish on display. Cheers!
Great work. Thank you so much. That was great. Thank you.
Awesome. That was cool.
That's very cool.
And Aaron Reese has finally pulled himself from the barbecue and joined us on the show. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, still standing. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
I didn't set myself on fire this time, so anytime I get away with that, that's a good day.
I also didn't hear doom doom doom. Do that sound effect again, Dick, so everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Shut down sound.
That's the one. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, your fuck sound. I got that one all.
Have a nice night being mad. I'm shutting down now.
You just lost all your shit.
Did you save it or did you not? Think about that till tomorrow.
Yep. Awesome. So Aaron, everybody gets this question on a Friday night pub chat. What's the stupid, the outrageous, the holy fucking fuck that crossed your path this week? We're looking for stories.
Oh, Jesus, where do I start? It's one person that is just a deep, deep well of stupid. So this guy's
you told me you weren't going to tell anybody. Sorry.
That's a lie. I'd have been telling everybody. But he started out with him. It was fairly simple. It's the classic don't know how to research, won't research, and it's a little bit of anti-Semitism in there too to flavor it. But he was reporting stories about Israel training police in riot tactics and beating people and stuff, and it's been proven that was just that was more a rumor that was blown up, and that alone was annoying enough. But then he dives into Ukraine, where they're having issues with racism. They're keeping black citizens in the country, not even citizens. They've got refugees, and still allowing against regulation white males of fighting age Ukrainian citizens out. And it's pretty widely reported that this is going on. But they spoke to one guy that was a witness, and he decided to use that to say that ABC was blowing it up, reporting racism when there was none because the guy was a fighting age. Never mind that he was a refugee. It wasn't his country.
So what's wrong with a bit of racism? It's the American way.
Oh,
well,
man.
That was annoying, but not really story worthy per se. But then we got on to a discussion of how it was his belief that DDT is good for humans and animals. Mind you, DDT like destroys your DNA structure and it travels down to your young.
Was that what the slogan they put on the poster?
It's just PJC net.
No, but I'm like, oh, God help us all if they meet each other. God help us. Yeah, he and it's so there is a debate behind this, and over in Africa, the WHO has recommended use for it indoors, mind you, indoors only, contained environment, where you can then evacuate it because of malaria issues. They don't want it outdoors because it gets into the wildlife, and he is throwing conspiracy theories at me, and I provide him a clip of the news story, a screenshot news story about it. And he goes, a meme? Is that your proof? I'm like, no, jackass. It's a screenshot from a newspaper article. And then he has the balls. I told him because he said it's their country. They can do what they want. But no, it travels through the young. So if, say, it gets into the rat population in one country, rats travel and they interbreed. It spreads to other countries. It becomes a worldwide issue. He wants a damn scientific study. Mind you, the guy that couldn't be bothered to research anything wants me to provide him with a scientific study. He looked like a real ass when I pulled it up in less than 10 minutes. And I'm just like, I wish this guy would fuck off. Because he's hanging on one of my favorite forums. He's either fuck off of that forum or come over to the Shills where we can properly deal with him.
Yeah.
Get out of that one.
Oh, you're not going to get him to fuck off. Gary Whybothers is relentless.
Oh,
God. Now that guy, yeah.
Well, he's starting to learn a new version of the word relentless when it comes to us picking on him for not allowed to being here and shit. Because, fuck, I won't let up. Fuck you, Gary.
I'm telling you, we started him on a cycle of anger that he's been on ever since.
Yeah. Walked up into Jose JG Boom. Charlie sent me the screenshot saying, I won't say the name of the person, but they might as well go over and join the Shills because they're a pervert anyway. And I'm like, you single-handedly turned the term pervert into a compliment. Congratulations. That went on for like 2 hours. Wow.
Is that why you inspired me to the panel, Dick? 2 hours.
We're here for an intervention, sir.
Oh man. Holy, it's already like fucking 5:28 Pacific. Wow.
My spending has just been off the roof. I promise I'll bring him back down.
Well, speaking of lube, we better mention tonight's sponsor, Ode to Crybinga. Make sure that you use Ode to Crybinga to hide those surly marks on your palms when you sit down for an evening of Pornhub extravaganza. Remember, Ode to Crybinga, your one and only friend in a passionate personal moment.
Why Bangoil?
Why Bangoil? It's that personal, passionate moment for me, just the way.
I gotta call in Aimee Hogan because we got a new member announcement here. We have to get yelled out there. Aimee.
Yes, please. We do. We want to welcome Dog to the Shill Apprentice. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family.
All
love
right.
it. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
And now you
Doug.
can- yes, thank you so much. And now you can put grub muffin emojis in the chat. That to me is the most important part. So
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Awesome.
Let me
know-
cut in real quick, Dick, just because unfortunately I have to bounce off. But I had a really, really fun time hanging out with y'all. And if you want, I can come back on and say some perverted things in the future as well. So.
Oh, please do.
For sure.
Please do.
Yeah.
It was great.
We
It was
appreciate
great.
everything.
I'll see y'all around.
Take care,
All right,
man.
bye,
Awesome.
Later.
Thank you
Bye.
for coming. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, Secular Rarity doesn't have anything to shill out. Only join streams and stuff. Doesn't do any content on their own. So, that's how it is. What are you going to do? But I have a feeling you'll be, seeing that certain so-and-so on the stream coming up soon. Because what a great guy, right? Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I love it when he
Awesome.
comes over to my streams. He comes over a lot on Ben's trivia night, so I know he's going over there in a minute, just as I have to leave here in a minute. And he comes over on my open mics and stuff. We have a great time with him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I thought Secular would have a fun time hanging out with us. I think that worked out well.
Yeah, agreed.
He fits in well. He's awesome. I like him.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, oh, he's funny as hell, yeah. So I'm going to sign off of here and go do some stuff before I get on the stream with Ben over on Student Dr. Ben on Twitch. So I just want to thank everybody, and I appreciate you guys, and I love all of you, and I'll probably jump in here sometime on the weekend.
Hold on. I've just
Oh,
fucking, I just fucking joined, and everybody's fucking leaving. What's going on? And
Why do you think they're fucking off? You just
It's time for
joined.
closing out round table now, isn't it?
It's a cold room. I'm kidding. It's a cold room.
I have a
listen,
prior commitment, sir.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
It's
And I
only
just- as soon as
personal
I
if you
turn up-
take it that way, buddy.
Well, we love you, B. Thank you for coming.
Love
Yeah,
you
see
guys.
you, B. Take
B.
it easy.
Yeah,
Take it
it was
easy.
cool,
Peace out,
B.
fuckers.
Have a good night.
So, Matt, M2M, how's it
Welcome,
going?
Good evening. How is everybody? Yes, like
You
seems
fell
all
asleep
right.
again, Matt.
Sorry to cut you off,
No,
Matt,
no,
but
no.
it's time to close the show out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I've been on a rare night out with the missus with we got in American speak. That's the wife, the girlfriend, the woman, the lady. We don't often have a night out. I've had a few drinks. I'm slightly drunk, and I don't care. What the hell?
Nice.
What are we talking about? Anything good?
No, just debauchery and all that kind of stuff,
Oh,
That
the
kind of
usual-
stuff.
The
The
usual.
usual.
Okay. All right. That's good. Debauchery.
I got a
debauchery.
quick one.
Go on then.
I've got a quick one. And this is not recent. This is years past. About 12 years ago. Worked security. I was a mall cop. Put it very simply. We got a call for a guy that was, and this becomes relevant. You'll have to give me a moment of leniency, but we got a call for a guy that was engaged in a little bit of self-abuse in his car on the second level of the garage. We go up there, and the guy he's parked near the entrance where he can see people and possibly get spotted. That's his kink. Normally wouldn't shame him, but
Okay.
there's families. But and then he's got like magazines cutouts from adult magazines taped up on every window of the car. That was his idea of how to kind of shut out some of it. But he got spotted anyway through his little peephole. But I roll up on him. I give him a second to get himself decent, and because get out of the vehicle.
I'm sorry. Can
So-
I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Who is the person that actually looked in the peephole?
I don't ask those questions. I can only handle one pervert at a time.
that was probably Aaron. To be fair, I mean, he's telling the story, so you know, it's just asking for a friend.
Bird's eye perspective, right?
Exactly.
Hey, I was paid to peep. Leave me alone.
Well, we normally sending Gary Whybothers to do all the peeping because he's the expert on perverts.
Let Gary actually report back.
And milking.
That's where the story leads, because I get up there and knock on the window, and he rolled it down, and an odor came from this car of sweat and what I can only describe as shame. Physical shame. It was this horrible musky odor. So now every time Dick advertises his Oda Cry Binga, I just flash back to that moment, and it is god awful every time.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
Is that a new thing?
I have
that
never smelled that in my life.
Is that a new thing then? Oda Garabenga or Gabenga?
Ode to Cry Binga. It's the
Ode to
new.
Cry Binga.
Yeah, it's our sponsor tonight, Matt. Actually, and
okay. Cool.
yeah, it's the only fucking lube you need when you sit down for a little Pornhub rub.
Got to try that. No, maybe not. Maybe
we get it cheap.
He's watching on a like what is it? You know, when you do the browser in incognito mode or something right now, and he can't chat or anything, and it's driving him crazy. And oh my God, I can just imagine how pissed off Gary Crybinga must be right now. And I have to say, from the deepest depths of my heart,
Gary, prove your perspective, motherfucker. Prove it.
That was evil.
Go get your Nobel Prize, genius.
Yep. That's a good one as well. Yeah, get your Nobel Prize.
Bible in one hand, dick in the other, looking for God.
You couldn't get a Nobel Prize, maybe a knob prize.
I'm looking for nub in all the wrong places.
Looking for nub.
So anyway, how is everybody? Is what's been going on this last? Well, no, you covered that. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Oh shit.
Oh no, but how about yourself? Like, you know, you had the night out with the lady and whatnot, but you didn't get to do the what's stupid, or you know, what interaction did you have this week that just blew your fucking mind in a my God, how has evolution not killed your family line off generations ago sort of, you know, moment?
I'm gonna have to remind myself. Let me just log on to Facebook, right? And I will tell you. I will tell you.
Oh,
I will
that'll
tell
do
you
it.
what.
That'll do it.
Look
That will
no
definitely
fucking
do
further
it.
than Facebook. I swear to
Yeah.
God. I mean,
What's ridiculous is he went to dinner with a woman. And he's here with us instead of in bed. Just gotta say.
Well, no, hang on. We had dinner here. We just went out for a few drinks, and we went to see this. We went to this pub, and this guy was singing, but it was he had a good voice. Don't get me wrong, but it was all those classical kind of like karaoke songs. Yeah,
Not a mood setter.
Yeah, great choice of great. You know, great, not a great choice. Great bad choice of music, but a good voice. I would say. So yeah, that was. So you just talk amongst yourselves, and I shall find the derp that I found over the next week. Hang on a second.
Oh, hell, I love karaoke music. It's wonderful. Karaoke's an old Choctaw Indian word. It means you can't sing for shit.
Yeah. Blue, I didn't even know you were here. I wouldn't have been talking like this if I knew.
Well, you've been sitting next to me this whole fucking time. What's wrong?
Oh
with you?
fuck, Jesus!
Fuck around, will you?
I thought it was my mother. Shit, sorry.
No situational awareness whatsoever.
You guys both have the same. You guys both have the same avatar. It's just that Matt's is, you know, after global warming, and Blue's is before. Right?
It's supposed to be Mars on fire, for fuck's sake. What's the matter with you?
Okay.
You were there yesterday for Jose JG Boom Meltdown, a little psychotic episode, weren't you?
No, I was not. Oh, that blue probably was. I'm sure
blue was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in there.
Yeah, it was one time I've been on there, jumped on there because it was going kind of slow. Figured I'd see if I could stimulate conversation, and I might as well have just poured gas into a crash fire.
Oh, it happens when he lapses into flip flop mode. So.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I ran for fucking cover.
Come on.
Oh no, he knows it's me. DKG knows it's me.
Well, we gotta
tell us.
Hold on. We got an awesome super chat call out. I wonder if Amy's set up and ready over there and we can get her in because that was fucking brilliant.
Okay. Well, I have to see what this is. Oh, it's from So Fucking Sleepy for $2 American. Why, Benga? I hardly knew her. With the grub muffin. And a face palm. Oh my God. I love it. Yay. I didn't know you could put grub muffins in those. That's really cool. Thank you so much.
Totally.
That's awesome.
I have a feeling everybody knows that, super chats are definitely your domain. There's going to be a few more grub muffins in the super chats coming up, I believe.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to put more grub muffins everywhere. We need to get them places. That'll be brilliant.
And remember, those of the flat earth persuasion, or maybe you're, a moon landing denier and so on and so forth, none of that makes you immune to Amy's grub muffin bitches.
That's right.
A
You
good
never
thing.
know. Doesn't matter what you got. You might get a grub muffin. So there you go.
They got a toy for the dog this week. It's one of those. They're made real flat, almost like a tiny blanket. And it's a raccoon with ropes for legs and a head, and they're calling it Roadkill Raccoon. Sorry, Roadkill Raccoon. And every time I'm just like, oh, smash raccoon.
Oh, I love it. Got to have the raccoon, though. I mean,
Well,
the game of the raccoon, if you don't know, is the further you stuff it down a woo peddling motherfucker's throat, and the closer you get it to the balloon knot, the higher you score.
If you do come across any dead raccoons by the roadside, don't forget to collect them and send them to Dick Dawson at the Shills, because then we can put them in the store.
We eat them.
The better still to actually is take a photo with your phone, but in vertical mode, of course. It should never be.
Well, preferably a video.
Fuck, Matt.
Yeah. A video, a whole feature length, 20-minute video as to why it was
Take the
killed.
hell out the camera.
Yeah.
I hate all of you. Amy, save me.
Also, if someone does a dead raccoon and they face fuck people with that, the further you can get me to spit my tea across the room, the more points you get as well. So that's a bonus thing going on right there too. So yeah, the further you can
bonus points.
Bonus points.
Spit
So
what
there
across
you
the
go.
room?
Tea.
Oh, okay.
I'm always having a cup of tea, and I usually I'm taking a drink when Dick says that he's gonna stuff a dead raccoon down someone's throat, and of course every time I start laughing, and tea goes everywhere. I have towels usually stacked beside me during the show because I know that's gonna happen. So ready to clean up.
And it's hard too, because there's moments you would expect that reaction, but I can't use those now because Amy knows it's coming. I have to find moments
Right.
where she's not expecting it, right?
Exactly. Because if
That's
I'm
funny.
expecting it, the tea won't, I won't take a drink. But if I don't expect it, then you know it. The computer's gonna get it. Someone's gonna get it. My poor child. Yeah, even more bonus points. You get double when I get Matt. So there you go.
Yeah.
He moves fast, so
Oh yeah. Light on his feet.
Yes.
And just lead him a little more.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you have to go back in history. When your child is a little too fast for your own good, leeches. Drain some blood. It slows them right down. It's good.
They're much more compliant.
Yes.
Docile. I mean,
Exactly. And the
I like-
myth that short legs don't move fast, that's a complete myth. Oh my God. I mean, that kid's legs were blurs when he was little. So yeah, no.
I like him compliant much better.
Nee.
Sorry, did I just say that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah. No take backs, your bait.
That's right.
So, how did you guys like my ventriloquism? I sounded like M2M right there.
No, High Inquisitor, you cannot be as much as perverted as I am. There's just no chance. That well, I don't know, maybe.
That sounds like a
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll take that back right now. I've heard some of the offline Discord conversations I've had with him, and it's oh my God, it's perverted.
We've got another introduction to do, and I can shut up and hit the button for this one.
Yahoo!
Hi guys, I just wanted to jump in because I do have because I noticed Blue's in the chat, so I just wanted to do Blue's limerick, seeing as he's here. At the Shills we have Big Blue, the Cavendish he did do. He had big lead balls and also some small, but not one of them produced any goo. Thank you.
That is
there you go.
Thank you. Thank you
Not a
so much.
problem.
Excellent.
Big Blues balls again, very famous right now. In fact,
Absolutely.
even the local universities know about Blues big balls. It's amazing.
I know, and if I was in America, I would love to come and see it because it's a piece of art. It's
Are you saying you want to see Big Blues balls? Is that what you're saying?
Always, yeah. Right from the start, I've wanted to see Big Blues balls.
Moving right along now.
I have made a timestamp note of the show, and there will be a Shills short coming out tomorrow.
I've got some really great news. This week I bought my car, so I'm back on the road. Woohoo!
Awesome. What Ferrari did you purchase this time?
It's a little Suzuki Swift, and I've named her Sally.
Sally.
Oh,
Sally
you
the
named
Suzuki.
it.
I always name my cars.
Down,
Very
Sally.
nice.
Gonna rest you in my arms.
And she's silver, so Sally the Silver Suzuki. How's that?
Very nice.
SSS, just like the silliest Shills show.
Excellent. I love it.
I used to watch her
That
dance in Soho.
Better than that.
And I was the one that took her home after all those tips. Thanks, DK.
Oh, I want my 50 cents back. She stuck them somewhere. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, Dicker would like sloppy seconds. Sorry.
At my age, that would actually be a blessing.
So a great meme this week. You guys probably have seen this one. It says, "My sex life is just like a Ferrari. I don't have a Ferrari."
Yeah.
Oh, real world humor. That's a good one. Well, what fucking time is it? It's almost 10:02. I mean, by the YouTube gods, we're supposed to wrap up inside of 2 hours. Tip for anybody out there doing live streams and whatnot. YouTube is very, very much better at promoting live streams that are just under 2 hours than just over 2 hours after the fact when they're not live. As an uploaded video afterwards. Keep it inside of 2 hours for your own good. I mean, we don't do that worth a fuck, but it is good advice.
It's good for everybody else.
Yeah, we're terrible at it. We think we've got it down where we look at the clock. Like I usually call for wraps at about 10:02, and that's just wholly inadequate. It doesn't ever work.
I know.
It's YouTube. Who the hell knows? They're damn algorithms. They have algorithms.
Oh,
that's
true.
true. And they change shit every 3 months to the point where they give us no information. I mean, you get in trouble and they go, oh, you might have breached this terms of service. And they bring up your video and you think, oh, great, I'm going to get a timestamp. Oh, no, they just brought up your video and it's for you to watch 2 hours of fucking live stream and figure out where you went wrong. For the love of God, it's called communication. Give it a shot. Your algorithm flagged it automatically in a digital world. As such, there's a timestamp. Just fucking give it to us. Seriously, what's the problem?
I know.
You know, I've always thought that you know, live streaming when you first start on YouTube is a bit like sex in a marriage, right? First of all, it's great, it's awesome, it's fan-fucking-tastic. After a while, it gets a bit fucking routine, and then towards the end, after about 20 years ago, it gets a pain in the fucking ass. So my advice: don't do it.
My advice: more
Well,
lube.
don't do it that way.
Too late.
Especially don't do it when we're live.
Yeah,
Just-
just don't have sex. I mean, don't do live. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, don't do
you know what-
sex live. YouTube doesn't work that way. You can try to say it's nude yoga, but you're going to get caught.
Yeah, they're gonna frown.
Yeah, don't do
upon
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do sex live. It's not good on YouTube. No, don't do that.
That's
Don't-
a
don't-
thing that you keep in your own room. That's
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Like-
something
like-
you do in private.
Yeah, as the saying goes, don't try this at home. Don't do that. No, it's good. Cheers.
Now, I wonder
Is
if
it don't
we
do
could.
it live or don't do it at home?
Yeah,
Well,
no, you want them to do it at home.
Well, don't
yeah, just not live.
just
Yeah.
don't do it. Just don't do it after 20 years of marriage. Full stop. End
Do,
of.
do it. Yeah, do it alive, but not live.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah.
I wonder, would Jessica want to take us around for the live table chats tonight here? We should finally
Hell
bring
yeah.
the AI into things, right? You know, Jessica.
Let me do that for you, Mr. Asshole, sir.
Okay, you know what, Amy? Why don't you do it? I think we'll have better luck that way.
I think so too. I really do. And now that we have her with us, yay! And she's got a car. I love it. Suzuki Swifts are awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we need to start out with Mipet Snippet. So we're gonna go. So yay, woohoo! So Mipet, what did you think for the little bit you were here?
Oh, well, I have been listening because I've been
Oh,
running
excellent.
around doing things in the house. But yeah, no, it was very interesting. I'm looking forward to the new games streams. It's going to be very, very interesting. 'Cause I've been playing while. Yes, in High Inquisitor, very, very interesting. Let's just say, bring your filthy minds, because that's what you need with him around. But I do have a little poem, if I can just find it. Here we go. It's called The First Time. I'm sure you can imagine it. It's as easy as can be. The place is on the couch. The time is 3:30. She whispered, well, will it hurt or will it spoil my dress? He cried, my love, don't worry. I'll try to avoid a mess. She said, I'm getting rather scared. I've never had it done before. He tried to convince her it wasn't against the law. Now calm yourself, my love. His voice betrayed his sin. Just open a little wider and let me get it in. It's getting rather painful now. The tears were in her eyes. It's hurting quite a lot now. It must be quite a size. Suddenly he gave a jerk. The blood came gushing out. It must have been a whopper. She's glad he pulled it out. Now, if you read this carefully, it's a dentist couch you'll find, and it's not what you're thinking. It's just your dirty mind.
That is
She got us.
brilliant. That is brilliant. I love it.
There you go, Mipet Snippet for tonight. And yeah, had a great time, but I was here for the whole 10 minutes. But yeah, great night tonight. I've been listening, as I said, and it was, yeah, good talk.
Thank you so much. I love it.
No
That was
worries.
a brilliant poem. And next up, we have M2M. Matt, what did you think?
Well, I've only been here like 20 minutes, not even. So I don't really know what to think. I had no clue what I sent a message earlier on because I had no clue what was being said in the chat because I was in the pub with live music. Yeah, okay, all right. Thanks, Dick. Thanks, Jessica. Sorry. So
leave her out of this.
Yeah, exactly. Leave Jessica out of it. Jessica, shut up. Anyway, I don't know what to think. So, but yeah, it's always good to hang out with you guys, as always. You know, as drunk as I might be tonight for a rare change. And I've had a good night with my good lady friend. We very rarely get out, and we haven't got out since I don't know when. Fuck knows when the last time. So yeah, we've had a few beers and I've enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed coming with you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Excellent. Thank you. And next up, we have Aaron Reese. Aaron, what did you think so far this evening?
I don't hear from much of it, but it's been a pretty dull week for everybody.
Aaron, let it out, Aaron. Let it out. Let it out. Go on, let the anger out. Let it go. Let it go, Aaron. Go on, Aaron.
My only takeaway is if you're gonna get in an argument and you're gonna use every conspiracy theory in the book and take every little bullshit article and then demand scientific evidence from me, maybe go home, head to the bathroom, keep your dick in your pants, look in the mirror, and say that shit to yourself, because I'm getting tired of people bringing me Facebook quotes as proof.
Right. Good quote.
Good point. That is very good. I like it. And next up, we have Big Blue. Big Blue, what did you think of the evening so far?
Well, so far it's been perfectly fun. That's what I think. I've been having a good time.
Excellent. And it's always good to have you, and it's good to see you again.
Hey, thanks, Sam. Good to be here.
Thank you.
The best time that Big Blue ever had was doing the results at Cavendish and then getting the results from the universities, and yeah, that was his good time. Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm just taking the piss. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm sorry.
You betcha.
And sorry about Matthew in the background. He's yelling over there. Next up, we have DKG Custom. DKG, what did you think of the evening?
Well, I mean, I think probably the best part of it was before I showed up, and then of course it all goes downhill when Nick shows up.
So what you're saying is I rescued you? Is that what
no, I'm not saying that at all. To be honest with you, I think the next 3 minutes is probably going to be the best bit of the show.
Motherfucker!
Good night, everybody.
Thank you so much. That's great. And next up, I have Charlie Wells. Charlie, what did you think of the evening?
I agree with DK. That's all I got to say about that. Yep.
Well, thank
Perfect
you very
wind down to a shitty week. Thank you guys.
Oh, so much negativity. Oh, I don't know.
Exactly. It's Friday. Woohoo! Thank you so much. And next up, we have Claire. Claire, what did you think of the evening?
It was good, and I always enjoy coming here and meeting a few more new people every time. It's pretty funny most of the time, but it was really weird tonight. I must say, it was a bit weird, but it is a perfect end to a very weird week. I'd have to say it was kind of fit right in. I do enjoy it, so hopefully I can come back again.
Oh, of course. That's excellent. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Lokifish Marz. Lokifish, what did you think of the evening?
I had a lot of fun. The only thing I want everybody here to remember is Blue wants to show you his big balls.
I think we should have led with that.
They're blue and they're big. That's all you need
inside
to know.
Inside your sex tent.
They're really,
exactly.
They're really heavy too.
And delicious.
Blue balls are always heavy. It's fucking awful. So
I like chocolate salty balls.
I like the way you said it as well. They're big and they're blue.
You try dragging those mothers around all day, I'm telling you.
No, I bet you have a lot of problems with that. Yeah,
wear you out. Yeah.
It was Blue's ancestors that invented the wheelbarrow.
I was just going to say, it needs a wheelbarrow.
Thank you so much. And next up, we have High Inquisitor. What did you
Well,
think
I'm
of
not
the
sure you
evening?
really want me to talk about how I feel right now because all these guys talking
Oh, I
about
do.
their
I do.
blue
I do.
balls
I
and
want to know. I want
I'm
to know. I
sitting
want
here
to know.
ready to go anytime.
Now you got us curious. Now we
Yeah,
need
I
to
know.
know.
I'm curious. I want to know right
Yeah,
now.
we need to know. Please tell us.
All right, I'll tell you. Because of our quiplash night last night, I got laid.
Well, hallelujah. Okay, we go. Now there's a very good reason to play. Now you should have led with
Definitely
that.
playing tonight. Oh,
my
yeah.
handsome man, when I got into bed, said, it was really nice hearing you laugh after all this time again. There we go.
Aw.
So if y'all want to,
Nice.
get laid tonight from your significant other, come play.
I live alone. Shut your pie hole.
And Charlie, that's not a problem. I can drive.
I asked
Anyway,
for that. I fucking walked right into that.
Yeah, Charlie. Ouch.
we'll be on the Discord server. What's her name? Oh yeah, the bitch. Mallory, I mean shit.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Mal. Mallory and I will be hosting another Discord night of Quiplash, so join us after the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Excellent.
shit, Mipet, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
I just have one thing to say about your poem.
Yes.
Bloodsticks.
That's my response.
It was perfect. I love it. And then last but not least, we have Dick Dawson. Dick, what did you think of the evening?
I had a blast. I want to thank everybody for showing up, all the fellow babies watching us and in the live chat and whatnot. And of course, I want to thank our sponsor, Ode to Cry Binga. Properly pH balanced to make sure that it does not leave any stains on that fake wood veneer from that 70s furniture your parents still have in that basement you live in. That's right. When you're live on Pornhub having a lovely time with the ladies, fear not, fellow babies. Ode to Cry Binga will save your parents' furniture. Check it out. Remember, 10% off with Gary's a Motherfucker as your code. See it, know it, live it.
What happened to Region Cream? Is that still a sponsor, or is that gone?
No, we're on Ode to Cry Binga right now. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you probably just lost us $50, dude. Seriously.
Oh, okay. I can't get 20% off Region Cream then. Oh.
Yeah.
Region's when you're not alone.
Yeah,
exactly.
but I hear that that new cologne or perfume, Holy Spirit Activate, will be sponsoring us soon. So keep watch. We've got some great ones coming.
Keep an eye on this one.
Activate.
So anyway, what do you think, Aimee? Thoughts and wrap ups on the evening?
Yeah, it was a great evening. We got to meet some new friends. I did anyway, because I hadn't met them before. So this was all really good. And
I have no friends.
We get to see some old ones come back, which is great too. Thank goodness for that. And I do want to thank everyone in the panel for coming. It was a great evening. Great conversations were going on. It was wonderful. I want to especially thank everyone in the chat for coming as well. Thank you so much, everybody. We love you all, and we do these all for you. So thank you. And I just want to wish everyone a great evening. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
See you soon.
Good night.
Bye.
Big blue balls.
Fuck off, Gary.
I want to remind Gary that condoms are the one thing you should not buy in a used thrift store. Cry Binga, stop it.
No.
It's over. Go home.